Nice.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Now that they see that the ticket sales are there, it's a business.
Sí.
And they saw, oh, wow, there is a market.
But we're the majority. It should be like, you know what I mean? Like
It should be bigger, but this the thing is, they're not well known yet out here.
Nah,
In
that's
Mexico, there is a full industry of these guys.
Yeah.
But once the market, the little bit is that Vallarta's here now, Franco's here, all of these Spanish comedians are coming in now. So that gives the opportunity to the rest of the guys to be able to say, hey, I can do that too.
Yeah.
And they believe them. See, the first thing is they never believe.
Yeah.
The industry never believed that Spanish comedy would work at the improvs. They didn't believe it for years because it was just me. And I would say, I'll do it. Yeah, but I'm not going to draw. I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
But when Luis came in and said, I'll help you, they went, to the point where the president of the company came down to want to shake his hand.
Oh,
well, I want to meet Luis Alba. Who is this guy?
damn.
That's dope.
They were like, sir, you just sold out Ontario. Now you sold out Oxnard. Now you have a 24-city tour. And all of our improvs. Wow.
And if you can sell out Oxnard, Doug.
Well, also hay un chingo de raza. Un chingo de raza. So, he Luis Alba, come on. It's like,
It's a Don Rickles of Mexico.
sí, güey.
Nah.
I mean, he's legendary.
Some people don't like him, obviously, because like, I know my mom and certain people that I know que vinieron de México, they don't like him because of the sexy comedia part. Pero ellos no entienden que ese estilo de genre es a comedy in itself. Es como, like, satire, ¿me entiendes? Like, ¿qué me dijo una persona? Oh, actually, Alfonso Sayas. I saw an interview que hizo antes de que muriera, porque ya murió. Y dijo él, a mí lo que me gustaba era que he was like a Don Juan y estaba feo el cabrón. Dice, yo estaba feo. Pero yo les daba, like, it relates to a lot of people because you always see
put
these
themselves
fucking...
there.
Yeah. You always see these fucking bomb-ass looking fools.
Es lo que es
Exactly.
el clima. Now, speaking to Luis de Alba, and they call, y lo que dices tú sí existe. Y sí, dice la gente, ay, lo que hace Luis es para la nacada, hombre, para la gente jodida. Ay, no es el cine de oro. And Luis de Alba tells me, you know what? We generated more money in these sexy comedias. So many people ate for years because this is what our cinema was in the 80s.
Yeah.
We were generating more sales internationally than the golden era of Mexican cinema, but because it was sexy comedias, you gave it no respect.
Exactly.
The hypocrisy of Mexico that speaks up, ay, no, nosotros, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
You have bigger problems and una cola más larga que te pisen for you to criticize Luis de Alba in his cinema. He wasn't hurting anybody, but the corruption, the government, and the people that look at him down on him, motherfuckers, you were part of the cartel shit.
Yeah.
They voted those presidents in. Do you understand? They paid for those. Pero eso sí, a Luis Vela, ay, ¿cómo se atreve? Oh, the hypocrisy in Mexico, bro. Gloria Trevi fucking goes into a rant when she's raping all these kids, and now, we love her now. No, you did some fucked up shit, bitch.
Yeah.
She just came out again. They're doing another thing right now. I saw it like 2 days ago.
I'm talking about it. Guess what? You did commit a crime. It's going to happen.
She has like a sex cult or some shit like that.
Pero for years, Mexico turned a blind eye to that. Oh, no.
Huevo.
We will go to her, ay, no, pobre. Nah, see the hypocrisy?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Pero Luis de Alba, ay, pues, señor Naco. He didn't hurt anybody.
Nah.
He did not hurt anybody. But you Gloria Trevi, she's a princess.
Yeah.
No, dude. Mexico's so hypocritical.
You don't know?
I didn't know that she had just...
Yeah, it just came out again like this weekend actually.
Because the charges are coming from the U.S.
Yeah.
Órale.
So she like persuaded like underage girls to like
join a
sex cult.
Group where Andrade, her manager, would basically groom them to be sex slaves or whatever. I don't know the
So
details.
it's kind of like the Epstein shit, like the Epstein.
Yeah, like that.
No manches, I didn't know that shit.
Mexican version, dog.
She served the baby. He served like a year and a half or something like that. She served like 4 years or something like that, or 3 years. But that's what I'm telling you. I mean, she does that, and then Mexico accepts her again and turns a blind eye to whatever the hell that was. Now they bring it back up. Oh, now you're gonna cancel her again.
Simón.
Like, come on.
Es la feria. Feria talks now.
Yeah,
ya no es el verbo, ya es la feria.
Yeah, a ver, es que se les acabó el show.
Yeah.
She's not a estelar. We're not making that much money on her. Okay, let's dump her.
And that's how it happens, like the industry.
Oh, yeah.
Con
bro,
muchos,
it's
con
money.
musicians, como ahorita Caña. Caña también.
Oh, like Kanye.
No, Kanye, fool, you know.
He said it all
Kanye.
Mexican. He said Kanye.
Kanye, fool, you know, Kanye West. También que ya todo.
Kanye is doing it because he's being smart. Kanye is doing it because he needs to cancel those contracts he signed. Kanye's getting greedy. Kanye's going like, no, you know what? I can do this without anybody. It's a whole plan, bro.
Pero tú piensas que sí va a ser feria
Oh,
without
bro,
them?
he's going to come out winning off of this because one thing is this. As artists, you can produce as much as you want.
Yeah.
And what did I tell you about Gloria Trevi? Look what she did, and the audiences, you give me the next hit, and we're on. We're back on your fan base.
Gotcha.
You understand?
Simón.
And there's not everybody turned their back on Kanye. Somebody came out in defense.
A lot of people do.
So now those fans are going like, hey, I'm going to defend Kanye. Yeah, he's trying to get off those contracts. And he even said it, man, I got out of those contracts, and not one no blood was shed. Not one shot was shot.
Yeah.
Dude. He knew what he was doing, and I get it. I applaud him. He wants to be free. He wants to do it on his own, and he wants to make it all. Why not? White America's been doing it for years.
That's true.
That's true.
Do you understand?
Simón.
I don't blame the guy. I mean, I don't want him to say the things he says, and I don't agree with it. But he had to do that for them to definitely cancel. What did he say? Adidas will never cancel my contract.
And they fucking did the next day.
Exactly. The very next day. Why do you think he was putting that out there?
So
He's
it's like
not
reverse
crazy.
psychology and shit almost.
Yes. Who else did it? Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle,
too.
when they offered him those
Yeah.
minutes, he's like, nah, I'm good. Look at him now.
Yeah.
And they tried
He's
to
free.
after he said no, they tried to cancel him. Remember, they tried to
Yes.
fucking come after him.
Well, he talks about it. He
Yeah.
talks about
Now,
how.
people ask me about Chappelle. I said, dude, I think he's great because he's so transparent. He's like, no, it is. I'm not perfect. I'm this, and this, and this, but at least I'm telling it to your face. You're not going to find something in some corner in some closet. My skeletons are out here. Go ahead. Now criticize me.
And I think that's the best way to do it too. Because,
Yes. Be transparent.
Fucking throw your cards on the table and shit.
Well, it's like us. We talk about it like, hey, no mames, what if like a fucking year from now, something I posted fucking 5 years ago, este güey así, you know? Pero lo que no miran es que we evolve. Yeah, whatever the fuck I said, or even if I might think of it now, it's like, that's who we are. That's what yo le digo, hey, like this, yo no quiero ser fake. I want to be who the fuck I am. That's why I cuss. Like, I am who I am. You know, and people like tell me like, oh shit, like you guys are yin and yang. Este es más serio y tú eres más payaso. Vamos, así soy yo. Así como estoy aquí, estoy afuera.
Now,
Nació con la nariz roja el güey.
this is the thing that I say to people. But keep that same goddamn energy. Meaning you talk shit, you talk a lot of caca. When you don't get shit your way, when people fucking give you the cold shoulder, don't get mad, motherfucker. Keep the same energy. Stop talking shit. Go, yeah, I get it. Fuck it. I talked all that shit. I get it. I gotta live with what I said. And I'll carry that motherfucker. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But man up about it and say, fuck it. I did
Órale.
it. You know what I mean?
Simón.
But that, dude, I'm 44, gonna be 45. I give no fucks anymore, bro. You know what I mean? I am such in a place in my life right now where I'm like, motherfucker.
You feel free.
I feel free. I tell my wife, I'm not doing shit that I don't want to do. Fuck it. I worked 22 years in this business to get to this point where I said, I don't want to do it. Why? Well, your career. Fuck my career.
Yeah.
I'm looking about my happiness. Fuck career.
That's what matters, bro.
That's it. If I make money without stealing, robbing, or hurting anybody, fuck it. And I like doing it, then fuck it. I'm not doing shit. Yesterday, I made $140 on one video in 8 hours. Fuck it. I'll live with that. Guess what? I don't get a Ferrari. You saw downstairs is a Prius.
Yeah.
Why? Because I want to be happy. I don't want people to tell me what to do.
I thought you were an
I don't want people
environmentalist, bro.
to say, hey, the deadline. No, fuck your deadline. I tell you when I'm going to release it. See, to have that freedom, it's Sunday at 10 o'clock. If you would have said Tuesday at 11, I'm still here. If you would have said Wednesday at 2, okay. Why? Because I get to choose what the fuck I want to do. How many people that are listening to this get to do that, bro?
Simón.
So at 45, when you get to fucking say that out loud, you're like, fuck. All right, I made it.
That freedom, bro. Like
That's
just
where I want to be at. That's where I want to be at.
Nobody tells me where to go. I told my manager, this is when I want to work. This is when I don't want to work. He said, all right.
That's fucking badass.
That's it. Now, dude, you can make more money. I didn't say I wanted to make more money.
Yeah.
I said I want to work this. I'm doing this El Sapo project because I want to. My wife said, what are you spending your money on? El Sapo. Why? I want to make a costume and do this. Why? This is fun.
It makes you happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow, and it gives me something to do, and I edit it, and I take it out, and then, oh, shit, I made another $140 for this video in 8 hours. All right. And then do it again and again and again. I didn't have to leave my house. I didn't have to fucking do shit. I didn't have to kiss anybody's ass. Yeah. People go, well, you don't know this guy. He doesn't know me either. Fuck him. Stop worrying about people. Worry about you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's really going to enjoy this. My daughter. Because my daughter sees me there. I get to walk her to school every day. I get to pick her up. I get to spend time with her. When she's at school, I'm creating. At night, by the time she's in bed, I'm at the clubs.
That's dope. So you have like that relationship. You're able to be there.
Yeah, me and my daughter are good. So I'm saying the only person that in this world that's ever gonna remember me is her.
Yeah.
So that's the only motherfucker I cannot disappoint. Everybody else can go fuck themselves, but her, period, including my wife, that girl. If I can do good by her, I'm done. That's the only one that's always going to remember me because I'm her father. Yeah. There's only one father. And she's going to go, that motherfucker did a great job. But look, he said this, he did this, he did. I don't give a fuck. You don't know him like I knew him. He was there. He proved to me a million times who he was. You saw that clip. You saw that comment. I lived him, with him, and this is what he did for me. Did your dad take you to school every day? Did your dad, you know what I mean? She could ask those questions. So that's the guy you're saying he's a monster? Yeah. See, once you do that, then fuck the world. You can say whatever you want.
You know what?
Fuck the world. You can say whatever you want. Your legacy is your kids.
Dropping knowledge on you?
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I'm toolbox. Like, this is true. At the end of the day, who gives a fuck what
everybody's going to forget you when you die. We've seen that TikTok. Everybody's who doesn't forget you? Your wife, because now she's missing the money, the company, she's lonely. No, because she can find somebody else and she can get over you. Yeah. Your kid won't.
Yeah.
Your kid will forever be attached to you. Yeah. So if you do good by that person, fuck the world. It doesn't matter what a monster you are. And that's what I saw on the fucking, what was that killer that just came out? The new series.
The Jeffrey Dahmer one?
Jeffrey Dahmer. His dad still loved him. You know what I mean? That motherfucker still loved him. He ate people. And he's like, man, I still love you, son. What the fuck? That lets me know, man.
He had stories for Thanksgiving, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's love, bro.
But you know what's crazy? That you're also teaching her a value that she's not going to learn, bro. It's like you said, not giving a fuck about what people say. Mm-hmm. So if she sees you doing that, like, hey, like, I don't care. You're creating that space for her to feel the same way where she can be herself too. And she can be happy.
Oh, she's...
Because social media, bro, takes over. People want to live up to expectations set by fucking social media or by other people, and it's wild.
Question, do you guys have kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you give your kids social media access?
No.
At what age do you allow them?
Well, mine, I have a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 7-year-old. We just gave the 14-year-old an iPhone, but we restrict, like, social media shit.
Okay.
16, no social media, no Instagram.
No Instagram. Okay, very good. My daughter, Instagram, social media, TikTok, everything. I control everything. Meaning I release the content I want and I share to the world what I want. She doesn't get to read the comments. She doesn't get to do all that. I get to block her from everything there. She doesn't get social media until she's 16, 17. But her original social media, the one that I'm building for society, for the fact that people in this society will judge you on the number of likes, on the number of followers. When I see somebody like Logan Paul take over boxing, never fought once in his life, but because you have millions of followers, you get to jump the line and go to the WWE, you get to do all of this shit just because of followers. That lets me know that I better give my daughter that head advantage. And control that head advantage. Do not be ignorant and be scared that people are going to fucking troll her. Yes. When they go in there, yeah, this is her dad, bro. What's up? What would you like?
Gotcha.
Do you want me to call 911? Yeah. Meaning, I know monsters are out there, so my job is to protect her from that. But that doesn't mean I alienate her from the reality that when she grows up and she's 18, Mija, here's 3 million subscribers to your YouTube channel. You decide now what you want to do, but you're ahead of the line. Meaning right now, if you want to be a ballerina, you're going to be booked tomorrow because you're going to put 3 million people in those asses in seats.
She's going to jump the line.
To go see you fucking dance like a fucking ballerina.
She's going to jump the line, like I said.
She jumps the line. So to be ignorant, to put a blind eye, to not think that this is the way shit is going, be stupid. Yeah. I tell you, grab your kid's social media and tell them I'm building it for you, just like a fucking college tuition, college fund.
That's true.
At the end of the day, that college fund se la mete en el culo, güey. She's going to buy a car. It's a gift for her boyfriend. It's true. It's true. But those followers, oh, you want to be a bitch? Bam, delete. That is it. I control the social media platforms. I built it. I took the pictures. So by then, by 18, I have sponsors already attached to your site. You already get out of high school with an income. Damn. That allows you to be creative and do what daddy did all his life. whatever the fuck he wanted.
It's funny because someone once told me like that, like, for the motto to life, it's 2 words. Fuck it. He's like, your wife cheats on you? Fuck it. You know, you get in a car accident? Fuck it.
I've never thought about it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's
Live your life, bro. There's a lot of comics that I know that said, man, when I get there, when I get this, when I do that. Motherfucker, when you do it, you're still going to be unhappy. And then you're going to go fucking chase some other shit. Stop chasing. Stop running. Just stop and do. Just fucking do whatever you want to do. Rogan promotes it all the time, but it's hard because he's such a huge star. They go, yeah, well, it's easy, dick. You're a star.
yeah.
Well, I'm broke, motherfuckers. And I'm happy as fuck. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fucking
live
totally.
under your means. You don't need a Gucci bag, bitch. You don't need fucking. Look at this jacket, bro. $20 on Amazon.
Hey, that's a good bargain.
My own t-shirt. But you know what this allows me to do? To say fuck it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
How many people are willing to say fuck it?
It's hard, bro.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. Trust me, I've been tempted too. In Mexico, that's what they do. In Mexico, they would judge me like that. They would go, güey, ¿por qué no traes zapatos acá más malones? ¿Por qué no traes la ropa más?
¿No tienes el Hollister? You know,
Hollister, because at first it doesn't fit. But the real shit is like, I don't get it, guys. What the fuck are you fucking pretending?
Yeah.
You're broke.
Yeah.
Hey, your biggest fuck it though. When you said fuck it to my career, this is what I want to do. I want to be a comic. How did you just fucking go like fuck it? Let me just do this. Because you worked hard for it to become you're an engineer, so you worked hard for that shit. Like how did you go from saying fuck it, I'm just gonna give it all up and I'm gonna do this now?
I was unhappy. I was, okay, so check this out. My situation was I'm a mechanical engineer in Irvine. I'm doing well. I have a F-150 fully loaded. I have my own apartment in Long Beach. Life could not get better. Like, I'm a single dude. I'm 23 years old. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, life cannot get better. This is great. But it was over. Meaning I felt like I was done. Like, you understand? I would walk in. I'd see the same guys. And we would work on the same projects and variations of. And then what? Tomorrow show up and do it again? And what? So this guy is rich that owns the company? Where's my end to this?
Yeah.
Or do they fire me and then I go beg for another job somewhere else? And it was boring. When I was an engineer, because every day was a challenge. Every class was a challenge. Every teacher was a challenge. Everything was a challenge. And I stopped being challenged. So when I got into comedy and everybody told me no, when I first started, the first time I went up was because all the engineers got together and said, hey, let's go to the Irvine Improv and see if because you're funny, dude, let's see if they'll let you up. And sure enough, they got me up.
Oh, shit.
Then Armando Cosillo gave me a address to Tortillas in Montebello. He said, go try out comedy there. Now, I've always wanted to do comedy since I was 16. My favorite comedian was Willie Barcena. When I was 16, I watched him on Culture Clash. I was like, oh, shit, this is great. Well, I get to Tortillas, and guess who's hosting the show?
Willie.
Willie Barcena. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. I'm 23 years old. Like, I'm done with school. I'm supposed to do this shit. I said, I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to drink because I don't want him to think that I need an alcohol to get up there. I could do this without alcohol. And he walks in with 2 Bud Lights. Hey, who's first? I was like, I should have got a beer. I should have bought him a beer. Yeah. So I go up, and I eat a bowl of baby dicks. Horrible, bro.
Serio?
Serious tortillas, bro. It's brutal. But at the Improv, I did well. So I was hooked. And then I started asking other people to put me up. They said, nope. I said, then fuck you. I'm going to start my own show. A month into comedy, I said, fuck it. I went to a bowling alley in Linwood. And I said, this is it. Keystone Lanes, my first show. Made $40. I said, fuck it. Gave it to my mom.
You walked out with a fucking smile, though, huh?
Yep. I had hired Felipe, Alfred Robles. Back then, I paid him like $40, $20.
Yeah.
Now they're fucking superstars.
Yeah.
But that was my first show. But I did it because I said, I'm not going to wait for somebody to just hand me something. I'm going to keep producing. And that's what happened, dude. The refried shows and a bunch of other shit. So that's how I got started.
That's interesting, because remember, I went through a little depression thing where I was going through like a mental whole thing. And that was because for the same reason, actually. And like I told him, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to start going back to school. I started going back to school again. And like you said, it's challenge. You just lack that challenge, that daily thing. Like, it becomes a routine.
Yes.
And we get stuck in the fucking routine, and that's what sucks.
Yeah.
That's what throws us off and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Get out is what?
I was gonna say something. We haven't even started the podcast officially.
I was
We
just
started it. I mean, this is on. This is fucking raw. This is,
yeah, we're gonna throw it out there. Yeah.
But let's do something. Let's introduce our guest, bro.
Oh,
We haven't
shit.
done-
Oh shit! All right.
Like, that way we could
Let me do this. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cisco Mike podcast. We're halfway through the show, but thanks for coming. Subscribe, like, all that shit. We have a professional shit talker. He's been on HBO. He's been on Comedy Central. He'll make you laugh in Spanish and English. We got Richard Villa.
Welcome to the show, bro.
Brother.
And usually we just hit it off on the.
I was working on that intro for like 3 days, dog.
I was like, no, we gotta introduce a guest, bro. Because it's not fair. It's like, what the fuck? How are people like, well, this was just talking shit now, like, you know? And it's like, fuck it. But welcome to the
Hey,
show,
bro,
We appreciate
keeping
you.
it real, man.
Thank you.
Keeping it real.
Thank you. Well, at least I know it wasn't fake.
Yeah. Now he's making it awkward.
No, you're good. You're good. But thank you. No, because even them, who the fuck are they talking to? Yeah, I like the guy, but I don't follow him. Shit.
No, but Sergio, welcome. And we've been talking about a lot of different things, you know, a lot of like how you started and how the comedy world is and how tienes que hacer lo que quieres hacer, you know. And one thing that I picked up from you is que te ves feliz, you look happy as fuck, and I think we all want to be that way. And it's like sometimes nos hace difícil do what we want to do por miedo, por whatever the fuck reason, right? You're like, oh man, but am I gonna? Sometimes it is the financial part because dices, tengo familia, ¿cómo voy a hacer esto? Si hago esto, am I selfish? Am I this? Am I that? You know, so seeing it and hearing it from you, like fuck it. Like, and then what you said too is like, you're right. Everything will come if you're happy and you're working to yourself. So it's like,
okay. But I did have to ask questions. You understand? Because there are questions. So I went to my wife.
Yeah.
I talked to my wife and I said, are you happy? See, before I can say, because that's a selfish move, to just do whatever the fuck I want to do without asking that person if she's happy, because she's my partner. She's the one that's going to be taking the punches just like I am.
Gotcha.
So at the end of the day, if I'm going to sleep in the car, she's going to sleep next to me. So I had to ask her, babe, where I'm at in my career, the way we are you happy financially, the way we live, our house? And she said, since I met you, I've never looked at a price tag in terms of eating, in terms of needing. Everything we've needed, we purchased. And we didn't go, ¿cuánto nos va a costar? I've never done that in 10 years. Till this day, you still do that for me. My kid does not lack anything. She gets everything she wants. So, am I happy? Yes. Do you need to be a megastar? No. So, keep doing whatever the hell you're doing because you're providing for us. I don't need more. If we have a little less, and it's going to be a little less, and we adjust. But I'm happy. As long as you're happy, I'm happy too. Done. You have to have that conversation because that way the expectations are set. I don't have any pressure of being a megastar anymore.
Gotcha.
You understand? I do what I want to do. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't matter because my legacy's already been laid out. Yeah. It's not you. It's not him. It's not the viewers. It's not anybody that doesn't fucking know me. I already know what kind of person I am.
Simone.
Everybody's envious right now, bro.
Huh?
Everybody's envious. He's doing what he wants. He has a supportive spouse.
Yeah, I mean, but look, listen. Pero ando de culo. No ando de perro. I'm not cheating. I'm not fucking misusing my money to go get fucked up at the bar. I'm not popping bottles. I'm not buying Gucci. I'm not doing anything. I'm not giving myself more than I would give them. She sees you're the same as me. We're all in the same thing. Got it. So do you understand? Yeah, I'm living that life, but like I said, I want to pop bottles. I want to be I want to get the club where fucking making it rain. But I understand that by then, I have to now be a slave to somebody else.
Yeah.
Now I have to be the warm-up to some shitty fucking show or the opening act to some fucking big headliner so I can make ends meet or go on a fucking cruise ship.
Yeah.
And now I'm being forced to do all of these things. When you open up for somebody, that's something I don't want to do anymore either. Because for years I opened up for people. And what's his name? Steve Martin spoke. He said it. I'd rather headline B clubs than feature in A clubs. Nobody cares about the opening acts. They're there to see the star. But when you're the star, they're there to see you. The article's going to be written about you. Don't be the feature. Be the star. Damn. And I was like, fuck that shit. Never again am I opening up for anybody. And he says, do you understand? Those people come to hear him. They give no fucks about you. or your point of view. Those are not your fans. So people say, well, they'll turn into my fans. No, they won't. They already know what they like. They don't like you. And even if 3 of them turn to your side, still, they won't come and support. They'll still buy that ticket first.
That's true.
Simon.
It says, be your own star. And that's it. I'll go to B clubs and I'll go, fuck that. I'm the star here.
That's why you came to the B podcast, dog.
And we're all stars here.
No, but at the end of the day, because the headliner can tell you, hey, I don't want you to do those jokes. I have jokes about the cartel that they told me, nope.
They're like, this is going to be a Chalino moment and shit? Or,
No. Like moments where I wanted to talk about that, like I did the cartel HR. Like how do they get paid, bro? And it's promoted, and like it's nepotism or the favoritism. And you have to work overtime.
Sexual harassment and shit.
Yeah, do they get safety gears? I mean, who gets the bulletproof vest? Who doesn't? Like, PPE equipment, all of that shit. Are you doing safety meetings every week? Are they properly lifting or not lifting? I mean, it's not all putas and drugs. So I'm worried about these things. So, complaint department. Who do you go to and you get shot? Like,
hey, bro, I got shot, dog. I got to complain and shit.
Exactly, bro. How do you get promoted? Your leader has to get killed, and then you get.
That shit's funny. I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about that shit. That's
so
true.
I'm doing it as the act, and the comedian said, "No, that joke never again."
What the?
And why is that?
Because
they're scared, bro.
They're scared. They're scared because now you're making fun of the cartel, and if I'm in the cartel and everybody's laughing, I might take it as, oh, everybody's fucking laughing at me. Oh, you guys think this is fucking funny? All right. Levántenme ese cabrón.
If I was that fool from the cartel, I'd be like, hey, dog, this one's got a point and shit. We got to start an HR department.
I don't need that shit. You know, the leader of the cartel's going, I don't need this motherfucker running out my back right now.
It's like,
I don't need him fucking with my system.
They're going to go on strike like Amazon and
Banging
shit.
with coke and bitches this whole time. What am I going to do with all this Gucci shit I bought? That's all I pay these guys. And red bottom shoes. God damn it. Look at all these Bucanas. Buchanan, sorry.
Buchanans.
Do you remember that? The Buchanan.
The Buchanans.
Somebody said, it's not Bucanas, it's
Buchanans.
But they were like, no, don't say that joke. You open up for me, you don't say that joke.
That's fucking wild. That's crazy.
All right.
And you have to respect that?
Yeah, you're his opening act. You're support.
They could also tell you to vete pas, right?
Yeah, they can tell you, hey, don't do that joke. There have been comics that'll tell you, they'll cut you off the tour and go, he's too funny. I don't want to work that hard.
What the fuck, for real?
Yeah.
He's like, he's going to take away the shine from me.
I think
and
that's
shit.
what it is.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's what it is, but it's okay. I mean, he's the headliner. He can do whatever he wants. He's trying to make his show the best he can.
Yeah.
You're a vulgar comic. Like, I don't want to work that guy. He's vulgar. I don't like bad words. My audience doesn't like bad words. Sets the bad tone. So you're still being told what to do.
Yeah.
That's what fucking hurts. I'm like, I don't want people telling me what to do.
But it's weird because comedy and its own, it's like an art, you know? So they're taking away creative freedom and artistry from you, you know what I mean? Like what you're trying to express.
Yeah, your point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I did it right now. But they'll say, I don't want to be involved with that joke. I don't want people to think that I approve of this. Don't do it. All right.
Hey, bro, by the way, don't talk about the cartel. Okay, but now we talk about everything.
Hey, we work for Michoacan and shit. We got to watch our backs.
Where are all those JGL guys with their hats now? The military's out there shooting up people. Oh, shit. See, talk about that energy, huh? Talk about that energy.
Keep that energy.
Where's that energy at, guys? Come on, they need you now. Go ahead. Rally the troops. Oh, everybody taking off the hat. Nobody's singing the song. I don't see it being bumped anymore. What the fuck?
See, no, you should look into that, fool. HR for fucking the cartels and shit.
I don't know. It's a good idea, bro. Organize them.
And then he's gonna be, you know, how I was talking about the applicants at a pie and shit. Let me see your experience.
Oh, come on, 3 kills, bro. Come on,
Scientist, dog. We don't need a fucking scientist. You need a fucking DUI on your resume at least.
Nah, fool. You don't drive crazy enough, dog. You gotta got 3 DUIs, 2
Scientist.
shootings. How many drivers you been in?
And you're gonna want the fools that have one sentence as their resume. Those are the fools you want.
Yeah, bro, they're not snitches. I need somebody to yeah, and then I did this and this and this. Motherfucker, you look like a snitch. Nah.
You're giving too much info, dog. Get the fuck out.
Oh,
Anyway, but that's funny, dog. I can't believe nobody's ever talked about it, but that's a good one, man.
yeah.
That's a good one.
But, you know, even now part of my show, it took me a long time to figure out. I have a show now that I'm touring called Crack at 10, when I sold crack with my dad in Compton. And when you first start the joke, you say something like that, people go, ooh, shit, what the fuck happened? But then you ease them into it. And one of the things that allowed me to do that was to remind people, hey, it's my life. It happened to me. Don't get hurt. Don't get scared. Everybody involved is already dead. This is just what happened to me. Do not get offended. I don't want you to get triggered or anything, all right? Fucking pussies. I mean, people will come to you, I can't believe it. It happened to me, lady. Relax. I'm all right. We're good. I'm talking about it. We're good. It's because what you said about father, because I say a thing where everybody feels bad for me and they tell me, oh, what happened to you was child abuse. I said, bitch, my dad was there every day, rocking it up with me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was a kid in 1988 in Compton, and I had a father. That didn't happen in Compton, motherfuckers. I was a unicorn.
You're a unicorn. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I had a job, and my parents were married. That's fucking a family. I mean, we sold drugs, yeah, but
you had a family.
We had a family.
All up and down Long Beach Boulevard, you said, right next to the fucking prostitute.
Of course, but we had a family.
How do you know all that shit, fool?
Bro, I was born in Compton, fool. I was born in Compton. I lived in.
He's like, the prostitutes were in this corner and blah blah blah.
Nah, so they were by the on Long Beach Boulevard by the fucking Swami. That's a Walmart now and shit.
Damn, have you seen Cisco?
You know where to find me.
You got a podcast now. You want to come
Follow him.
Hey, for networking, dog.
Hey, fucking.
You open up these hookers. Hey, Cisco, I take Venmo now. Come down.
Keep it low key and shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Cash out. Yeah, that's crazy. So you were born in you lived in Compton.
Yeah, I was born in Martin Luther King Hospital.
Me too, man.
Compton, South Central. I stayed in South Central till I think I was 18. Went to school, lived in Moreno Valley, lived in everywhere.
All the hoods.
Married a Border Patrol agent.
Tell us about that shit. How was that?
Oh, dude. Okay.
How did that happen?
The truth is this.
They caught him, dog. And
were you coming back?
She was flirting. Three. I got this.
You stop. Oh, shit. Okay.
That's right. Nah. I was doing a show, man, in El Centro. And I met this girl. And we were just talking, having a good time, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't know she was a Border Patrol agent. And my brother was with me, my buddy Eddie was with me, and I'm signing like CDs and stuff like that. And she goes, hey, we're going to go to Mexicali if you want to come with us. We're going to Senor Frogs. Back then, there was a Senor Frogs.
Simon.
So we're like, all right, fuck it, let's go to Mexicali. That's where I'm from. Oh, that's so great. We go to Mexicali. We're having a good time. And now that we're in the club in Mexico, in Mexicali, I go, so what do you do for a living? And she goes, I'm a Border Patrol agent. I was like, oh, you're a Border Patrol agent. Oh, my God. So this is in 2008. And my brother's dancing with her friend. And I said, is your friend also a Border Patrol agent? He says, yeah. I said, really? Hey, bro, they're Border Patrol. She looked at her partner. She grabbed me. She grabbed my brother. And they start bucking it out, bro. They start running out of the fucking club. We go to the truck. He says, go, 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 go. The guys who were with us and other people, they're like, go, we gotta go, everybody. And she got everybody off the table. So I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Was it a bust or something? Bro,
cartel HR
guy. The cartel HR guy showed up. We're crossing the border now at 3 a.m. and I'm like, what happened? She says, you don't understand. Right now, we're not supposed to be in Mexicali. The cartel's offering $50,000 for any Border Patrol dead or alive. In 2008, that's what was happening at that border. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? I could have made $50,000. That's what I was gonna say.
You're like, and that's when my relationship ended.
It didn't hit me really, really hard until we went to her house that night. And I opened up, I said, where's the bathroom? Down the hall to your left. And I opened the door and it was your closet and all the fucking Border Patrol uniforms. I was like, oh shit, it's real. Oh shit, it's real. I'm in the den.
Hey, bro, she tested you though that first night. Yeah, she said, if this fool can come back after we cross over, he's like,
there's no warrants. That's true, right? That way.
She was testing you, dog.
Oh, she did? No, I mean,
like when you cross back, like if you have a warrant, that's it.
Fool, remember one time when we went to Rosarito?
Fool, I don't remember half the time I went to fucking Rosarito. But go on.
Estos pendejos me hicieron trip out because I had just came back from Japan and went to Rosarito, and we were coming back. ¿Y sabes cuando en Rosarito donde está la cota? Coming back at those ways, hey, American citizen for American citizen. And you know, growing up, bro, when you go to Tijuana, ¿qué te dicen tu papá y tu mamá?
Yeah. Where were you born?
¿Dónde estás? And you better fucking tell them you go to this school.
Sí,
You were fucking scared in the, in the car. Y pues estos güeyes, hey, güey, you better tell American citizen for we pull out to the quota. El paisa que estaba agarrando la feria, le dice, son 100 pesos or whatever. And I'm like, American citizen, American citizen. Y me dice, ¿y qué, güey? ¿A mí qué me importa? And I'm like,
Hey, bitch, I want the 100 pesos, dog.
So anyways, ¿no te asustó que ella fuera, like, that didn't, like, you didn't have a trigger, like, from growing up, like...
So you couldn't bring her to family parties and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all in the act. I put it all in the act when we talk about fucking bring her to family parties. And my family would go like, ¿Es migra? La verdad es migra? She's border. Yeah.
Hey,
but she's not going to fucking arrest you. Relax. Chill.
No, was your family like, hey, ya dile que si puede pasar a esta persona?
Bro, that dude, in a heartbeat. My dad thought, oh shit,
Fuck
we're
yeah.
hooked up now. My dad's calling the cartel and everything like that.
¿Cuál carril estás?
Calling old friends from fucking the 80s. Hey, we got a hookup now. No, that. 2008, motherfucker.
It's like my mom would always tell me, bien, a un abogado. Hasta abogado para que defiendas a la familia.
What the fuck? Your Honor, my cousin is very sorry. No, I'm not, puto. Fuck that, puto. Primo, shut the fuck up.
He's actually in the works to start a new, HR department for some of the people.
Well, I see. He says he's accidentally stabbed somebody 52 times in the eye, sir. I don't think that's an accident.
I tripped and fell.
He fell
52 times.
Anyway.
Oh, mames. That's a trip.
Oh, shit. But yeah, dude, it's been fun, man. She became a sheriff, so it just didn't work out, man. People understand that if you know the sheriff system, you have to serve 2 years in the prison system before you have to hit the streets. Well, you create these mannerisms, the way of talking, the way of carrying yourself. And I understood that it's a way of protecting herself because her job is very demanding in that sense, meaning if she gives an inch, they'll take a mile.
Yep.
So as a woman, she's specifically more vulnerable to that. But I'm not a prisoner.
You're like,
you understand? You come screaming at
only
me.
Only en la noche, bro. Only en la
Well,
noche.
yeah, and even then, bro. Look at me, puppet. I'm like, bro, I'm not even puppet. I'm a puppet.
And when she was like, hey, make sure you drop the soap in the bathroom. What the fuck?
She had me pick up pennies all night long, bro. Man, you ever picked up $100 in pennies?
You fucking that workout now.
I was in shape back then. She would say, chow time. I'm like, I'm hungry.
He's doing fucking prison burpees.
In the morning, I show you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, no liquor. I gotta make my own pruno at home. Who wants a sopa?
That shit don't taste bad,
Cup of
bro.
noodles, huh?
Pruno? I never had
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit.
you brought some around one time.
No, I didn't buy some food.
No, you brought some around.
When I was in Juby, my celly fucking
Made some pruno.
yeah, he was fucking fermenting fucking uvas and what the fuck. I'm like, what are you doing, fool? Don't trip, fool. I got you. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Being a special blend.
Yeah.
You know what though? Now, if it was the same way, dog, that was like I'm making kombucha, dog. That's what it is.
That's disgusting, bro. Kombucha is
I like kombucha.
Pruno from his asshole.
Delicious. It has a little ass taste in it.
No huele a culo.
The smell's a little off.
when you're in fucking Juby, you don't give a fuck. You're like, just fucking whatever. You're just trying to pass time.
No, I seen the videos.
I heard the stories.
You ever seen the guys making tamales in prison? Disgusting, bro.
Oh, serious? I never seen that shit.
Big spreads,
This
fool.
big spread, they make tamales. No, man, I get it. They're working with what they got, but it's not like I'm gonna go, delicious.
Do they do it around Christmas time too?
Yeah, they do that shit. Of course, bro. Maybe we should start something like that. You know, like just like Homeboy Industries has the salsas and todo. We should have like a restaurant with spreads, different
And
flavor
pruno?
spreads, pruno.
Yeah.
It could be like wine tasting.
Authentic pruno.
Yeah.
And shit.
Oh, imagine how many cholos are out right now? You know what I'm saying? How many cholos in the
Adjusting.
community?
So
dog?
what? They want to reminisce when they were locked up?
I don't know.
Oh, my God, that's miserable. Oh,
You're gonna see all the
the
fucking
bad old days.
And we could upcharge on that shit.
all the homies right now. You see them with their kombucha walking around.
You know what?
Remind
You know what? I thought of that idea, and you know what somebody said? A cholo told me. He said, Why would I pay you if I can do it myself? I was like, fuck.
And they're probably gonna jack your fucking jack your shit after.
That's crazy.
You have all
Oh my
these.
God. I know how to make a spread, motherfucker. Should I do a souffle? That's what I need.
Y luego al rato te va a decir, güey, hey, I want to see your spread.
Fucking, my wife would be tossing the bedroom. I'm like, bitch, it's your room. You get the bed. What are you looking for? It's your room. Are you practicing? What the fuck?
She's getting into character, bro. So you take all these bits from your whole life, huh? Like everything you've doing.
That's it. You know why? Because people got sensitive. My point of view. If I tell you my point of view, a million of you are gonna be mad at it. But if I tell you my life, you can't be mad at my life.
That's
You understand? It happened to me. That's the way I looked at it. That's the way I experienced it. That's the abuse I went through. So fuck you. Like, but if I tell you my opinions at the border, my opinions, now everybody gets mad. If I tell you this is not right, now everybody gets mad because everybody has social media.
Yeah.
Hey, you're just dropping some dimes because that's true. Like if you just say this is my life instead of making a joke about it or like talking. This is my point of view. If you say this is my point of view, people are gonna counter you right away.
Yeah.
But if you say this is my life and my experiences, they'll be like, oh shit.
Can I tell you something that I was talking to my wife about that saved my life? As a kid, I mean, my childhood, it was really tough. I had a really tough dad. Like that fucker, everybody hated him, including his family. But he was still my dad.
Yeah.
And in some way, shape, or form, he molded me into the man who I am today. But it was a lot of good traits in him. But in that age, at 16 years old, you're very vulnerable. You think of suicide. You think that life's not worth it. You go through all those things. My cousin, he was going through the same things. He's 16. He's my age. So we're all going through this thing in our lives where we're so insecure. So my cousin goes to the medicine cabinet, drinks all the fucking pills that he could find in the medicine cabinet, comes downstairs and tells my aunt, I'm going to kill myself. Any other parent would have rushed him to the hospital, got him some therapy, helped him out. My tia automatically went, hijo de tu pinche madre, took out her chancla and beat the fuck out of him. And to the point he started throwing up the pills.
Beat the pills out and shit.
Beat the pills out of him. He survived, and here comes the bullying. And my aunt bullied that motherfucker every day. Hey, ahí viene el que se va a matar. And she just teases this motherfucker every day. And when we came over, hey, ¿quién verá que se iba a matar? Mira, el muerto. Ahí va el muerto caminando. Hey. And she teases him to the point where, if I ever thought of suicide, I think I'm gonna go, fuck,
you got
no,
scared,
I'm never gonna kill myself.
Like, you're like, if I fail, I'm good.
I never thought of suicide from that point on. I was like, fuck that, I'm never doing it. Mexican families don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit.
No.
Like,
not back then. You're depressed. Ahorita con los chingados se te quita.
You know what? You know what's a trip? Even now, fool, my mom, like I still tell her, like, you know, like when I was going through my shit, she's like, estás loco. Tienes que ser más fuerte de la cabeza.
Yeah.
Like, or shit like that. And growing up, like, you know, like I would fake cry so I wouldn't get my ass beat.
Yeah.
¿Quieres llorar? Yo te voy a dar razones para llorar. It's like, fuck. They had all the fucking comebacks, dog.
Yeah, ¿sabes por qué? Porque es como ellos crecieron allá.
Yeah.
Allá es así fueron, they were, sus papás de ellos eran strong-handed con ellos. It was fuerte carácter. It was like, you had no room for that.
Okay,
you know?
but did people respect more each other back then?
That's true.
Did people have more honor, more pride, more dignity, more everything? Because there were harsh consequences to not being a good standing citizen. Meaning, te voy a meter un putazo. Meaning, as a kid, any other dad would see you doing something stupid, he'd kick your ass, and then you go to your dad, he hit me, or he hits you too.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking embarrass me out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Behave, motherfucker. Right now, you have kids in school telling you, fuck you, touch me, I'll sue your ass.
Yeah.
That's what you created. So, it's cancel culture. Cancel culture will continue doing what they do, and then that's our society now.
Dang.
It's fucked up, bro. That's true.
No, you're right.
But what room is there now? Like, what's after this shit? Like, at some point, like, you know what I mean? I think it's going to go through a phase where, like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like you're saying, you know, like the whole cancel culture and not have that respect. But at some point, it gets out of control and boundaries have to be set and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it can't just go on like that forever.
Oh, cancel culture is going to cancel itself out. That's going to
right. Yeah, that's it.
But people need to stop being ignorant and try to blame somebody else for raising their kids right.
Yeah.
Meaning, I had one daughter because I have time to raise one daughter. And it is my job, not your job, not the school's job, nobody's job to make her into a decent human being in society that's going to contribute. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Stop worrying about Black Lives Matter. Stop worrying about all that. Go home, And that life matters. That life in your house matters more than any other life.
Yeah.
Focus on that shit. That way you don't have time to focus on other bullshit. On fucking all of this other shit that you see out here. Fuck that. Focus on that. That's why our society's fucked up, because nobody's there to guide the next generation, because you're too busy canceling everybody else and on fucking line and on Twitter. Mija, shut up. Espérate. I'm arguing this bitch because I need to prove a point. My guy need homework. Cause shut up. But tell your teacher to teach you. That's what's her job. No, bitch, it's your job to make sure I know how to read. Her job is just to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Give it, you know,
Simón.
dale seguimiento, güey. It's your job to raise your fucking kid. You want to fix society? Fucking go pay attention to your fucking kids.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what somebody told me recently? It's crazy porque...
Ponte a trabajar.
No.
That's what my mom said when she saw the process. Esa pinche gente no tiene trabajo. ¿Qué chingada?
I was going to say, yo tengo 3 hijos, right? Tengo dos niñas y un morrillo. And we, at least in my opinion, I worry too much about what the fuck they think. And it stops you from doing what you got to do as a parent, right? And somebody recently told me, like, they're your fucking kids. You're the parent. And they got to respect you. And you got to do what you got to do no matter what. So if you're giving them the power right now to fucking, where are you going, Dad? What are you doing? Or, Dad, what are we going to do? That, this, then that. And you're giving them explanations. Imagine when they get older, you're always going to fucking live like that. So at the end of the day, you're the fucking dad. Do your fucking job. As long as they're fucking provided for, as long as they're taken care of, they're going to know that you are taking care of them and you're going to be able to do what the fuck you want to do.
I disagree with you a little bit. Because I think that now, like with us, is like you can't ask your fucking parents shit. You know, like you can't ask them anything. No te importa. O ¿qué te importa, right? But now I think that kids are, well, they're not as ignorant as we were. Mm-hmm. And boundaries weren't set. But I think as long as you set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and you can tell them like, hey, I'm going to go over here. And it's okay as long as they understand. But at the same time, like, hey, I'm going to set this boundary. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
No. Because in my case, I kind of be like I have open communication with my kids. Because my dad didn't have open communication. Right. My mom didn't have. My mom did, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm doing this. I feel like I'm fucking answering to them instead of answering to me, you know? And it's like, fuck that. It's what you said. It's boundaries. I'm going to be here.
It's your kids, bro. You got it.
Yeah. My dad, I asked my dad. I got the chance to ask my dad. I just told him, why were you such a fucking dick? I told him, why were you a dick? And he told me, you were raised in Compton and in South Central. Our neighbors were drug dealers, gangsters, and everything around you fucking prepared you for failure. I come from a 3rd grade education. I had no way but fear and my strength to put my neck on my foot on your neck until you turn 18. And if that means you hate me at the end of this ride, at least I got you to college. And then I'm done. Mm-hmm. And my poor, ignorant education, this is all I knew how to do was by force because that's what I was taught.
Yeah.
And I didn't know any better. And now I know. Now I'm an adult, I get it. I know why you're asking this question.
You appreciate it.
But I had to do it. Do you understand? Because I didn't know what else to do to keep you from those monsters out there.
Yeah.
I had you selling crack, but guess where you were? Inside my house selling crack. You weren't in the streets. Yeah. I made sure that I kept you away from the monsters. He says, and now you hate me? It's okay. I'm willing to live with the hate because I know who you are now. Yeah. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Now, how do I create grit in adversity for my daughter? Because I cannot give her good times. Yeah. That's going to make her weak. I have to create adversity. I create challenges for her. I put obstacles in her way in a way where I'm in the background watching her act and not jumping in, letting her fall. Now get up and do it again. But I don't get it. Do it again. But I'm here. You're not alone.
Yeah.
Because I still need you to fucking produce.
Gotcha.
I know better than my dad. So do you understand? I don't have to use force.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I also have to create obstacles and grit and adversity for my daughter because there is none.
Simon.
You give them everything because you want to.
Exactly.
But at the same day, sometimes I tell my dad, no, my wife said, yeah, we have some. Who gives a fuck if we do have some? I said, there is none. There is none. And she has to live with life going like, I know there is some. He's telling me there's none. He's lying to me. I got to get over this shit. Yeah. It happens. Life will disappoint you like that. You're hired. No, you're not. No. Life has adversity. Sorry. Today you don't get to do that. Sorry. That's it. You learned. As a kid, you go, okay, fuck it. A veces hay, a veces no hay.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's a good way of you teaching them, como dijiste desde el principio, fuck it. Like, if you fall, fuck it. If you don't eat today, fuck it. If you eat a burger, fuck it. So, and that's a good way of showcasing that with them at a young age.
Sports. Well, the thing that somebody brought up to me is skateboarders. Skateboarders are the people that never give up. Those motherfuckers fall, fail, but they're determined. Because they see other people doing it. And they go, no, this is fucking possible. If he can do it, I can do it. And they try, and then bam, they nail it. And they go, yes. And they do it again the next day. Their mentality is set up to succeed. It doesn't matter how many times I fall, I'm going to get up again.
Yeah.
As a skateboarder, they never give up. That's a beautiful sport. They fail every fucking day, and they get up and do it again. So in life, they'll face adversity and go, no, I know it's part of fucking winning. You got to fail.
Eh? He's dropping words of wisdom already, man.
No, but it makes sense.
It makes sense,
Right?
yeah.
As a sport, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it makes
My
sense.
daughter hates skateboarding. Fuck.
You know, that's a trip because every day we're learning shit, lessons, but we never apply them to our fucking life. In our careers or just our daily tasks.
Yeah.
We're applying lessons, but we don't fucking think about it that way. Like he said, you know, like skateboarders, that's their job, dog. And every day they fucking fail.
Yeah, people think skateboarders, but they go a grifiar.
But then there's skateboarders that don't apply that shit to their other lives, their personal lives. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a trip. Like you would think, like, fuck, I have this determination, but when it comes to this, I have it. When it comes to this, I don't have it.
Yeah,
It's called passion.
Yeah.
When you're passionate about it, you're willing to fail. You're willing to go at it. But why don't we apply it? Because we don't think it's real. Because it's so funny. I was talking to these other comedians and telling them how important it is to be influenced by the things that we see in front of us. Meaning, I believe in things once I see them. People, you can tell them till their eyes bleed, and they'll still go, I don't know. But once they're there, once they see it, they go, it's possible. Fuck yeah. If you look at Carlos Mencia, this is a perfect example. When he blew up, he had the mind of Mencia. I was a witness to everything that was happening. Comedians like Cristel Alonso, Brad Williams, and Steve Trevino were his features, his opening acts. And I think what he did for them was prove to them that you could do it. Meaning, look at me. Some kid from East LA made it, and we're doing stadiums now, and they were part of that ride. Those three names that I just mentioned are huge in the comedy world now.
Simon.
They have specials. They're touring the country. They have followers. Regardless of what you think of Mencia, at that moment, he showed them and made them believers that anybody can do this.
Simon.
Because they were witness to it.
Yeah.
It's so different when you could see it. See, I never had a neighbor that was a comic, so that was never an option for me until I grew up. Our kids don't know about acting or, singers or anything. They're not exposed to that shit. White people do it all the time.
Yeah.
They're involved with all that shit. My daughter now sits in theater shows where she sees actors and comedians and big names, and she gives no fucks about it. For her, it's just regular shit. Yes, it's cool. Her teacher, why is your mommy picking you up today, not your daddy? Oh, my dad's shooting a movie.
Casually, nonchalant.
Yeah.
And he says, your dad shoots a movie? Yeah, he's famous. In her eyes, that's it. Because she's seen people come to me and take pictures and ask me for autographs and ask me for this stuff. And so she sees it and she goes, yeah, that's life. But she has no urgings to do acting. She can do it. She has a self-esteem where she can do whatever the fuck she wants, but she doesn't want to do it. But she's exposed to it. If my kid wanted to, she would go, fuck yeah. That's the next thing I need to do is act.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Is that the reason you kind of branched off and started doing Spanish comedy, making it more mainstream? Because here in the U.S., it wasn't mainstream, like we were talking about earlier. Is that part of the reason why you wanted to kind of do that?
No, the improv kicked me out. This is what happened. I was running one of the hottest shows in Hollywood for 10 years called The Refry Show at the Hollywood Improv, 10 o'clock. Everybody went through there. Everybody from Eddie Murphy to Robin Williams, everybody was in that stage. It's in Hollywood. It's a prime night. It's at 10 o'clock. It was hot. And every show was sold out. In 10 years, new management comes in, and they said, yep, we're getting rid of the Refry Show. Really? He says, yep, you get 2 or 3 more shows. That's it. we're canceling your show. We want to take over Friday nights. You're not going to be a part of this. I says, really? You're just going to kick me the fuck out?
Yeah.
This is the only place Latinos had to perform in Hollywood. And he says, well, why are you fucking so stuck in this shit? He says, bro, you don't understand, man. What did I just tell you? We're exposed to this shit, right?
Yeah.
I did a whole fucking thing. He says, I want you to understand this. I go up to the stage, and it's full of people. And I go, I would like people that are part of the industry, writers, producers, showrunners, actors, comedians. If you're in this room, and you're part of the film industry, I'm saying this at the Hollywood Improv, clap your hands. And you hear a huge round of applause. I said, the difference is when I do a show in Pico Rivera, I ask the same fucking question. There are no claps.
Yeah.
Do you understand why we need to be here? Why you shouldn't kick us out of Hollywood and send us back to Pico Rivera? Because we're not going to get the opportunities that the white people get or the black people get out here. This is the only show we got.
Yeah.
They took it away.
Damn.
I said, all right, thank you. Those last 3 shows that I had, those last 3 Fridays, I said to my manager, I want you to grab every fucking open micer with a Latino name. I don't care if they started yesterday. I don't care if they start today. I don't care if they start that Friday.
Yeah.
You're going to put their asses on that stage, and I want you to do a lineup of 10 comics those last 3 Fridays. By the first one, they were like, Rich, what are you doing? These are all open micers. I don't give a fuck. Because if I don't do it now, if I don't shove those 30 comics in right now, they're not going to get an opportunity to perform on that stage. So I'd rather them leave with that and they get an experience of Hollywood, and maybe that sparks a fucking fire under their ass and they come back.
Yeah.
But that's the last thing I can do. When that happened, I said, fuck you. I'm bringing all of Mexico now. And I went to Mexico City with one phone number and said, I'm going to go find stand-up in 2014. Wow. I was so angry that they kicked me the fuck out. In 2013, by that summer, I had already made a contact in Mexico, went to the beer hall, the first open mic stand-up that they had in Mexico City, and met all of them. I said, fuck it, we're going to America.
That's dope.
And now I came back and fucking shoved Mexican comedy into the improvs again.
That's dope.
Nice. You didn't want the Latino show? Well, guess what? Here's a whole Spanish one, motherfucker.
Literally.
But we need to be there. Do you understand? It's a necessity. There are Spanish comedy shows that already existed here. I'm not telling you that I brought the Spanish, but I took them out of the Marisco restaurants and put it into the clubs.
Took them out of Pico Rivera, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think before, because I started obviously noticing the past years, the improvs at the ice houses, at the, you know, these clubs that normally wouldn't have showcased shows in Espanol. Before it was like the Mexican companies that would bring them, and they would do it like at the El Monte, Old Theater.
Teatro Los Pinos.
Teatro Los Pinos, that was a major one. And so that was the only way you could see these guys. That was the only way you could see Polo Polo, or was it Falcon, all these Mexican comedians. And now, like I said, yo vivo in Redlands, so.
You saw Carlos Vallarta at the
Yeah, I'm like,
Improv
what
on
the
the
fuck?
19.
I'm like, this was seen him on fucking on Netflix, and because he has that like the chilango, you know, como habla, and I'm like, I want to go see this fool, you know. So it's like that was dope. Seeing that.
Yeah, but it all started by me making them believers. They went, okay, how many more of these guys do you have? Oh, there's a whole country full.
like you said, witnessing, them being able to witness it.
Yes.
Kind of sparks it.
Yeah. Sparks it and goes. But you can't just sit down and cry about it. You can't just say, oh, well, they're never going to let. Well, motherfucker, have you tried? Have you even fucking done anything to fix it?
True.
Yeah.
Who is it? Don't expect to get something you didn't work for.
Can't cut the front of the line. Like.
True. Well, it's like some people that don't go out and get jobs, and they think that the jobs are going to come knocking at the door. Hey, fool, you ready to fucking work?
Like a scientist?
It's like, I don't get a job. Well, where did you go apply? Nowhere.
Well, 3 weeks ago, I put in an application. I'm still waiting.
I gave it to Mike over there in HR and shit at the cartel and shit.
Cartel HR, you know.
I fucking told them I was a scientist. They wouldn't believe me.
Like, we're in the middle of a war right now, dog.
But going to Mexico, when you've been doing stand-up for like 15 years or 14 years, going to Mexico and they had just started doing stand-up. Right away, I got booked for television. Like they see me and go, oh shit, you're funny. You want to do Estamparados? Yes, love to. You want to do Comedy Central Latin America? Yes. Oh shit. And once I finished doing Comedy Central Latin America, I get a phone call from the US all of a sudden. Nice. Hey, do you want to do your own show? I said, really? Yeah, Amazon Prime wants to put together a show called Sigue la Risa, da 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 da, and they want you to host it and you bring all the comedians. I was like, oh shit, this is great. So I did a show. It got out, released on Netflix, and then it got sold to Amazon Prime. Now it lives there. But it's a series of 8 episodes. And this was just happened all in a year and a half, my Spanish career. So I leave the Hollywood Improv and I hit the floor running in Mexico City.
Nice.
Fucking build a relationship with all these comics and then start touring. But Mexico is different than the U.S.
That's what I wanted to ask you. How the we're all thinking the same shit.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen to me because I wasn't part of putting together the shows. Every time I performed in Mexico, it was always through a partnership. Like I said, I opened up for this guy, opened up for that guy, or it was a group of guys, like 4 of us, but somebody else produced the show. The other comedians would talk to me and say, yeah, dude, tienes que pagar plaza. What do you mean pagar plaza? Well, you got to pay the cartel.
La cuota, güey.
These small towns, they run them.
Yeah,
so you're bringing in a show, they want so many tickets, and you're going to pay them this much percentage. Above that, you're going to pay the taxes, and you're going to pay the percentage of the other guy. So basically, you were making nothing.
Simon.
That was the only time you said, nah, fuck that. That
was
the only time I was like,
I am done. I just got booked for San Luis Rio Colorado. What was it? It was going to be in October. The guy sends me a video, dude, they're having shootouts in the streets and they're not releasing any liquor license for any of the venues because they don't want people in the streets right now. I was like, I'm not going to go to fucking San Luis Rio Colorado.
And you got to perform at the Palenque.
Yeah, I know. So my first show, it was a Palenque. It was 6,000 people in Mexicali, in Flex. And they said to me, all right, bro, you're going to open up the show. This is my first show. I've been doing Spanish stand-up, but this is my first show officially in Mexico. And I'm like, this is great. It's in Mexicali, my hometown. Family came to see me. Everything's fucking awesome. I don't know what a palenque is, el flex. I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? When I get there, it's a palenque. And I was like, all right. And I get to the green room, says, aquí es la salida. It looks like a bull run, like you're going to go out to a ring. It's a circle. And so I look out and I see rugs on top of dirt.
Where the fuck is the toro at?
Yeah, exactly. Like, wait, am I the clown for the fucking bull?
There's a comedian.
As soon as I walk out, bro, I look at the walls. They're full of blood. They had rooster fights that morning. And so they never cleaned the blood. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of comedy show is this?
And they probably had more people there, bro.
Hey, si no hacen reír a la gente, güey.
Yeah.
We're going to release the roosters, dog.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm doing my best, bro. I'm eating a bowl of baby dicks. I started insulting the promoter. I didn't know it was him. I was like, oh, shit. I got out of there, man. But it was an experience, bro. It was like, wow, is this what it's like to do 6,000 people?
That's crazy.
I was like, shit, in a palenque. Definitely different dynamics. You can get away with a lot more in Mexico. Oh, yeah. I mean, in terms of fucking everything.
Yeah.
I mean, like everything. Promoters is like, you show up, here's your gun, here's this, here's that. You want a weed, right? Here's your weed.
Here's your like, cocaine and hookers.
Your writers are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
What about like the actual comedy itself? Like, do you feel like it's different when Mexico? Like, you talk about certain things. Your comedy is a certain genre or certain topics over there, but here you have to adjust them to something completely different.
In terms of my comedy, yeah, some things that's going to go over their heads because it doesn't relate to them. Like any Home Depot joke out there, they're going to go, well, fuck, we don't do that, bro. Like, we're all working. There's nobody standing outside Home Depot here.
You got to change to albañiles.
We're already working. So those jokes never fly over there. So that's where I really started digging into my own personal life, my wife, my kid, because those are just universally known, meaning a relationship with your wife, regardless if you're black or white or purple, it's going to be problems. There's going to be friction. So talk about that friction. People eat it up. I just had to adjust a lot of my material to fit that. And then you get here and you can reference everything, el gallo giro, and you can reference all sorts of shit here. But once you get there, you realize you have to be more universal. That's it.
Dope. See, I told you that. That's the way to go. Talk about marriage life and divorce life.
Kids, bro. All that
relationships,
sex. Going to Salsatina. Fucking
going to Gate 2 Street al Banana Show.
Wait, what? The donkey show?
No, it was a donkey show. It's a banana show. You remember that?
Yeah. I did Okinawa.
He was in Mexicali, bro.
No, they had the donkey show in Tijuana, but
this was a banana lady.
Oh,
is she still alive?
Oh, ya se murió. I heard que se murió.
Okay.
I heard her daughter took over, though.
Hey, como te digo, she needed to be influenced. You know what?
She saw the passion.
It's crazy, fool. It's crazy. That show is something else.
Yeah. So I was performing for the troops out there.
Nice.
So they send me out there, and it was my birthday weekend when I'm performing with the troops, and it happened to land on a Saturday. And the boys were like, "Hey, dude, you want to go to Salsatina? Let's go." And then after that, you want to go see the banana lady? Let's go.
You know, it was when we were over there. First of all, I want to say thank you for doing that.
Oh no, I did it for the money.
Well, whatever you did, because you did go, and that's all that matters. Because I was stationed overseas for 2 years, and I didn't come back to the States for like 15 months. So sometimes, like, uno misses home and shit like that. And then when we see Raza out there, like, it's just, it makes us feel
Nostalgic.
Motivated and, okay, we're doing something right. So I always appreciate, whether you're doing it for the money or whatever, you're showing up. Because some people don't even want to. Like, supporting the troops and all that shit, I'm a big sucker for that.
I make that a joke. But no, I really did. I did it just because... Dude, you get to travel and meet these guys, and I did 3 tours: Afghanistan, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. I did that 3 times, and when I would go out there, I'd go to Costco or whatever, Costco or Office Max or whatever, and get those packs of Tapatio. And I would take it to all the military bases because you don't have a contract with Tapatio. No. And there was so much raza from LA and Texas that loved Tapatio.
Oh, shit.
So at every base, I would leave packs of Tapatios with my signature. And at the end of the shows, I'd say, whoever wants a Tapatio pack, I'll sign it, guys. And dude, I saw a guy come into the chow hall, grab his food. He was going to grab the condiments. And he sees the Tapatio packs. And he's like, you see him freak out and just grabs all of them. And like, bro, you don't have to grab them all. I have more here. Just here. Oh my God, I didn't know who the fuck left them here. But I was like, shit, I want this. We don't have this.
It's because they only have Texas Pete, fool.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's like Tabasco. I'm not gonna lie. Texas Pete tastes fucking better than Tabasco, but it's only Texas Pete.
Pero Tapatio, you can't compare.
You can't get Tapatio.
So they were loving it. The special forces in Afghanistan took me to their camp.
Yeah.
I was in their camp. Oh, bro, you brought us Tapatio, bro. Here's a knife. They gave me a knife. They gave me their badges. They started going like, I got hammered on Captain Morgan. It's a dry country.
You know how they sneak it in, right?
You can't inspect anything from the special forces.
Oh, well,
that's what they told me.
I
don't know.
I don't know about the special forces, but
hey, cartel members, we got a new hustle for you: smuggling Tapatio to the fucking Middle East.
You know the whiskey in alcohol, Listerine bottles.
Listerine bottles, yeah.
They would put them in Listerine bottles, and like if it was mouthwash. Yeah. So cuando llegaban,
all brown and shit. What the fuck?
No,
there's brown fucking. There's like a brownish.
Yeah, like a yellowish.
In prison?
Yeah, Listerine. I've never seen Listerine yellow. Yes,
I've never seen the yellow one.
Yeah. There's a yellow one, like a yellowish brownish.
You learn that shit in juvie, huh, dog? Make your own Listerine.
No, fuck that. I got to start with Listerine in the Marine Corps, but that's just something else. They would put it in the Listerine bottles because mouthwash. Y si huele a alcohol, pues I mean they weren't opening them. But that's how they did it. That's how they was, because you couldn't drink in Afghanistan or right.
Absinthe, is that what it's called?
Absinthe.
Absinthe. Okay, when I was in Qatar, I bought one, and the guy goes, "No, just go to the store so you can take it home." Because I wanted to try it. I've never tried it. You hallucinate, whatever. All
that's
that
pretty
shit.
dope. Yeah.
So I'm there, and I took it and I said, "What do we do with the rest of the bottle?" He says, "Oh, take it home." I said, "But it's a dry country. I can't be traveling to Saudi Arabia. Listerine bottle, trust me." And so we went, we got it, emptied it out. There you go.
Yeah.
And I brought it home, dude.
Oh shit.
It's illegal here. You can't have it here. You can't sell it here. But
yeah, we used to try to bring absinthe bottles and try to send them because they were illegal.
Yeah.
They taste like, some of them taste like licorice.
Yeah, it's licorice. It's just licorice.
Yeah, except with the hallucinations and shit. Licorice with this hallucination and trip out.
I mean, have you ever had I used to play poker with some Vietnamese cats, and they would bring up some illegal, like it was like alcohol, but then una cobra. And that shit makes
I know. I never did any of that shit. That's how you get COVID.
No, you don't drink. You just take shots. But it's como tequila or
it's
whatever.
like the Mexican version of the gusano in the fucking tequila bottle.
Yeah. Because the cobra tiene like veneno, and it makes you hallucinate.
So shit.
Te estás envenenando. Hey, literally, te estás envenenando.
I just poisoned myself. What was the name of the liquor in Salsatina? It was a white liquid. I forgot what it was called. But it was like a sake or something like that. And man, that gets you fucked up. 2 of those, I was done.
Well, they used to have, it's funny because at the clubs, they had a thing called num juice.
Num juice.
Num juice?
White?
No me acuerdo que era, bro. We used to drink so much shit.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in the military and when you're young,
And they used to numb you? That's what they called it, num-num?
Se bajaban del barco, the Navy guys, 2 beers over here. This place is funny. Like, here, you know this, here, I want more.
Yeah. It's así la vida de militar. It's like college, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. College.
Yeah.
Well, because I never went to college. And in the dorm parties, we had our own dorm parties. Because in the barracks, it was party central. But
So it's like college and prison mixed into one. It's all guys and shit.
no, there's females. Remember I told you, fool, like...
Bro, nobody's supposed to have sex, but yet you go to medical, ahí está el pinche char de condoms. Why do you need condoms? Everywhere you go, there's condoms.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but then nobody's supposed to be having sex. Yeah, but here's some
Fucking
condoms.
banana shows, bro.
Yeah.
You come back with a banana show, you're like, fuck.
Fool, you know, one time we fuimos a medical, fue a medical, and to get an STD test, then a Q-tip. That's how they test you.
Wait, what? They didn't just make you piss?
No.
Oh,
I don't know if it was to fuck with you.
It was to fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
The technology
I don't know if it was to fuck with you.
Say, fuck him. Come here.
That
bring
way
it.
era maníaco, el pinche doctor, güey. Es lo que era,
Bro,
bro.
they do all kinds of stupid shit,
Let me ask you, when he saw it, he got the Q-tip and then went. He went back.
Hey, you didn't see that documentary, dog, about the doctor in Japan that was doing that shit?
I don't know.
I'm fucking with you.
What the fuck? No, but anyways, crazy shit. Military times. I could, off the record, I'll tell you lots of stories.
Oh yeah, dude, it was bananas. And then you have these guys.
Literally.
Because when we went to Saudi Arabia, they give you a liaison. NWR will give you somebody to escort you around. And so they had some redneck from Kentucky. Like, hey, what's up, guys? You guys were so funny, man. You want to come to my apartment? I live off base. I'm like, all right, cool. We live off base. Let's go off base. So he's taking us around and he's showing us around. I was like, oh, that's great. Hey, man, you guys like to drink? Yeah, I got some moonshine. I was like, oh, shit, he got some moonshine.
Some
So
Kentucky moonshine.
yeah, and it was in a gallon. It's just in a gallon. He says, yeah, my wife sent it to me. And I said, y yo acá presumía, I'm Mexican, I can hear this is nothing, moonshine,
Yeah,
tequila, this, and I start chugging this thing. I get so hammered. You guys want some girls? Yeah, let's get some girls. Can we get, yeah. So he calls the girls up, and we're all fucking all excited. But by this time, the moonshine already got to me. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked up. And he says, hey, you're the funniest guy, man. Come on, you pick the girl. Which girl you want? And I'm like, the pretty one. He said, man, buddy, that's tough. Which one's the pretty one?
They've got a number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Line them up.
So they throw me in the room with this girl. In 2 minutes, she comes out screaming, I don't know what's wrong with your friend. I don't know. I'm throwing up. Oh, my God.
That's fucking crazy.
That. The next day, I showed up to the base like this, and the captain's like, what you do to these boys? Look at these fucking guys. They're all fucked up.
I gave him tapatillo, dog.
Exchange the patio for
num-num juice.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Ay, güey. Ready to jump into the no manches?
Yeah, so let's go with the no manches.
I'm going to start out. Dog.
You gonna start off?
Start the
I
no
got a
manches.
fucking crazy no manches that happened. It just happened to me too on Friday. So
All right.
My no manches is when you're crudo and then someone starts talking about being crudo and throwing up. Like, nah, for real, for fucking crudas, dog. As we get older, fuck.
yeah,
Like, they're hitting me late as fuck. It's barely starting to hit me right now. I'm like, all right, yeah.
fuck that.
Fucking crudas, dog. No manches.
So you drinking? You want a shot?
I probably will right now para curarla.
Hey, does that shit really work though? It's just continuing the fucking peda, no?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
no te cura, nomás te
Oh,
fucking.
no, you get drunk again.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's how you take it away, fool. You
Well,
forget
'cause
about it by
doesn't
getting
go away,
drunk.
it's just fucking-
Right the wave.
And then Monday morning you wake up a trabajar como si nada.
Like a fucking champion. My
Like a
dad
champ.
did it fucking Sunday morning. Yeah, cabrón. Let's go. Todo crudo, güey. Didn't give a fuck. Fuck
that.
dude.
That was the worst at church, dog. Ugh.
Nah, fool. We used to do that. Like I said, in the military, it's pura peda, right? When you're young, I'm talking about. I got pictures where I'm drinking from the fucking bottle, así, like dripping, like fucking mitad de la botella. I can't even take a shot now. And in the military, way, nos ponemos en pedos every Thursday at a field night, and we for sure we clean the rooms. and
Thirsty
get
Thursday.
get fucked up. And at Friday mornings, hacemos PT every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Go for fucking 5-mile hikes, 10-mile hikes, or run 3-4 miles and shit. Pedos, güey.
Yeah, sweat that motherfucker. Todos huelen a
Yeah,
puro
todo
booze.
puro pinche booze. And, pero we were able to hang, fool. Now, fool.
Ah, bro, you were young. That's different.
Yeah, exactly. Friday, fuimos a pistear, and we went out, and we were dancing, drinking, and Yesterday I woke up, I was like, what the fuck?
No manches when they continue talking about crudas and shit.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
What's your no manches?
My no manches, dog? Okay, so a lot of fucking crazy things happen to me, dog. Like, that's why I want to do open mic. Because
You notice how his language changes right away? Hey, dog, a lot of crazy shit, dog. He's like, hey, dog, a lot of crazy shit, dog.
Crazy shit happens to me. And,
He's passing me, dog.
Friday, dog, right? I tell my daughter, I said, hey, ¿quieres ir conmigo? Vamos a ir a lavar el carro. And Matt said, is it going to take a long time? Because last time we were there, it was like an hour. Le dije, well, I don't think so because it's early. Vamos. And then if not, we'll go to the coffee shop. Te compro pastry. We'll drink some coffee together, mija. And so I took both my girls because the other one didn't want to go. The other one thought we were going to wash the car ourselves. Llegamos y no había nadie. Y le digo al attendant, hey, ¿cuánto va a durar? Nah, como 20 minutos, 25. Toma, le di las llaves. It's the remote one. Y, antes tenía un carro yo que así. So se las di al güey. And we go to the coffee shop. I'm like, fuck it, chill. Oh, shit, it's time. Vamos para atrás. Let's go pick up the car. Llego y me dice el pinche attendant. Me dice el güey en inglés. I don't know why the fuck he was talking to me in English. Cuando no podía hablar, el güey me dice, hey, bra, I got bad news. Y yo, bad news, dog? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean bad news? Yo pensé que iba a decir
We gave you the diamond wash by accident. I'm going to have to charge your extra. I'm going to have to charge your extra.
Nah. Yo dije, no me digas que estos güeyes chocaron el carro.
Lo rayaron.
O lo rayaron.
Andaba crudo, güey.
So I'm tripping out, right? I'm thinking like, fuck. Me dice, some lady took your car keys. Y yo dije, my car got stolen, right? And my fucking automatic, she took my car keys, so she must have taken the car. I'm like, bro, what do you mean a fucking lady took my car keys? Some lady was talking shit. Your keys, I left them here. Y she got mad, agarró llaves y se peló en su carro. And I'm like, did she take my car? No, ahí está tu carro, no lo podemos prender. Y yo, ¿y qué quieres que yo haga, güey?
Yeah, like I gave you the keys.
I gave you the keys. Y me dice, no, pues, déjate toda la colesala. Güey, ahí estuve por 2 horas y media. Después me dice, habla a la policía. I call the cops. Call 911. I call the dispatch, right? And I say, hey, this is happening. Some fucking took my car keys. And yo le hice de pedo, le eché crema a los tacos. Sí tenía la llave de mi casa, le dije yo, is it a safety issue? Did they rob you at gunpoint? What is it? I said, no, my house keys are there. And I'm fearful for my family's life. I'm in Redlands, bro. And in Redlands, they don't take care of you. They don't take care of you like güeros.
You should have just told them.
They can hear your accent through the phone.
Yeah, but I made it a safety issue because I know that if I didn't, they were not going to fucking come and do a report. And
3 hours later, I'm Mexican. Fuck.
I know. So llega el policía y me dice, ¿qué pasó? Le expliqué. Me dice, pues that sounds like a problem between you and the car wash. Me dice. Y le dije, hey, bro, my fucking safety, my family, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, le dan las placas al policía. Policía checks it up. He goes, I got the fucking number. I got the address of the lady. Ahorita voy a chequear y le voy a decir que me las llaves. So se va el güey. He calls me up, fool. I'm fucking pissed, right? I'm just pissed. Y me dice el güey, hey, I'm just waiting for backup. And then as soon as the backup's here, vamos a entrar y a preguntarle.
Break down the door.
I'm thinking like, fuck, they're going to break down this old lady's fucking it's an old lady because I'm in this. And I'm like, they're going to fucking break down the door. La van a arrestar y tirar al piso nomás por unas llaves. He calls me back again. He's like, backup's almost here. Wait, I'm chilling. Y una señora, que es las que limpian, le hace, aquí tengo 2 llaves. They fucking had them all the whole time, but they had them in the wrong car. So here I go calling the cops, making haciéndole de pedo. These fools are like, I don't know what to do. Cop calls me back. And I go, hey man, I got some bad news to tell you. I go, I feel embarrassed. Me dice el güey, ¿qué pasó? They found the keys, dog. He's like, they found the fucking keys? Like, the cop tells me this. I'm like, yeah, dog, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Shit happens, bro. And se me cuelga y agarro mis llaves.
Well, his adrenaline fucking dropped.
Him less.
True, but
I was ready to break down a door.
Yeah, but my no manches is like, no mames, te di las llaves, güey.
Yeah.
¿Para qué las dejas allí, güey? Like, anyways.
Hey,
fuck
bro,
the car wash.
Weed is a hell of a drug.
Y luego me dice el güey, te voy a lavar el carro gratis. No mames, no me vas a cobrar, güey. No me vas a cobrar.
Fucking 3 hours later and shit.
Yeah.
Like, man.
My no manches is come now because I'm turning 45. Y it literally no manches, bro. I don't know what is it. It's not that I've used it before, pero ya la liga no aprieta. if you know what I mean.
Okay.
If you're going to fart, you have to think about it now at this age. Okay. You go, wait, is this a fart or shit? Or is it a combination of the two? I can't shart.
Yeah.
And sharts happen, bro. And so you're like, shit. At this age, you don't risk it anymore. I'm in bed. Like, oh, no manches. Fuck. I got to get up. And you go, y a veces nomás un pedo.
Simón.
But you're like, man, I can't risk it anymore. As a young boy, I used to fucking go and point at people and go, bro, now as an adult, if I do that, I run the risk of fucking releasing and touching cloth, bro.
Hey, güey, te mojaste, güey.
Exactly, bro. So I'm like, fuck, no manches, güey. At this age, I just want you to guys, whoever's listening to this, your asshole, the elastic in your asshole, I asked my doctor, oh yeah, it loosens up. And it doesn't tighten up as much as you can, bro. So, el no manches, damn, bro. El no manches, güey. I didn't know that when you get old, la liguita se te abre poquito every time you fart. So, public service announcements to all of you guys over 40. It's not a pedo, bro. Go to the bathroom. You're going to shart yourself.
That's bro, I fucking hate that point when you're like holding it and you just fucking start getting the goosebumps and shit. You start moving and shit.
El sorotito nomás le dice, oh, here I come.
Está duro, güey, porque si está licuado, valitas mal.
Oh, that'd be fucking... Yeah. So this is no manches.
Not asking for a good time at all.
You're crudo right now, fool, so...
I know, all this talk about throwing up and shit. Have the crudo diarrhea the next day.
Fuck that. But let's move on to the words of wisdom. We've had a lot of fun, honestly. Before we move on to that, it's always fun, you know, hearing people's perspectives and you made us laugh, and I'm sure you made the viewers laugh with everything that you do, and that's what you do for a living.
And inspire them
too. You don't do that for a living. You do that because that's who you are. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for sharing your stories with us. And at the end of the day, we're all human and we relate, and we're all todos somos iguales.
Yeah.
Todos vamos a morir. Todos tenemos historias similares y se tiene que reír uno de eso, ¿me entiendes? Si no te puedes reír tú de las cosas que te pasan, pues, ¿qué pedo, ¿me entiendes? Mm-hmm. So, but thank you again.
Thank you guys. It's either a pedo or a shit, Doc. Remember, you can't say que pedo anymore.
That's right. You can't fucking
fart. It's a fucking fart or a shit.
You know what? Well, somebody told me, I'm not going to say anything because then they get pissed at me. But somebody told me, they're like, hey, you know that after 40 men turn gay? Y dije, cabrón.
I was looking forward to that. Didn't happen, bro. Oh, it doesn't happen, bro.
So it's not true then?
It's not true. I tried and everything. And no.
Oh, you tried it? Okay.
Nadie me quería, güey. Fucking, dude, gay guys are brutal. They're like, get out of here, fatty. I was like, God damn, bro. I'm just
you're the opposite. I've had...
Chubby season.
I've had gay guys hit up on me or kind of said shit and I don't catch it. And este güey me dice, hey, güey, you realize estaban hitting up on you? I was like, what?
Están los garritos, güey.
No, pues en la tienda una vez fui y estaba pidiendo carne, no sé qué estaba yo con...
¿Quería tu carne el güey?
No, güey, le dije, dame 2 libras de lo que sea. Y me dice, no te las doy, te las presto. Y yo dije,
shit.
I'm like,
homeboy had lines.
No, I was like, cabrón, ¿qué pasó? And, you know, my wife at the time, she was like laughing. It's like, did you know he said it? And I was like, why? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just made me trip.
You know, low-key, I think a lot of our culture is like that.
What?
Because they say that shit, like at the 40 you're going to turn, or cuando llegas al 24 girls que tienes, el 25 te vas a hacer joto. Like, there's all kinds of sayings and shit like that. Like, we used to have people at work, like, no, yeah, for every 25 girls, you got to get one guy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, that was just a gay guy.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So
he was like, he knew you were at the 24th, and he just wanted to make sure.
So they have all kinds of weird ass sayings like that. It's like, what the fuck? Like, hey, dog, is our culture just low key like?
They were trying to trick you, bro. Don't be gullible.
Fuck that. I was like, I'm gonna be that 1%. Nah.
I'm the exception, bro.
She's like, I ain't never sleeping with anybody ever.
Like, nah, I'm at 23.
I'm stuck at 23. Fucking Jordan greatness. That's it.
Yeah, fuck that. No, but we're close to the end of the segment, guys, and we like to close out with words of wisdom. We always love our guests for them to say something that they live by. So go ahead, take it. The platforms are yours.
Something to live by, guys. The reason I get to do what I do and say what I do is I stopped being petty. Stop being petty. You're being petty. The person that doesn't like you doesn't even fucking think about you. Stop being petty. The argument you had with your wife was a petty fucking argument. Stop being petty. You don't talk to family members because you're fucking petty. You were mad at people for some petty shit. COVID taught me. I lost a lot of friends. And I realized I could have done more, but I was being petty. Oh, today I don't go to the gym because of this. That's being petty. Today I'm not going to go see my mom because of this. You're being petty. Honestly, if you fucking narrow everything down in your life and you really see what's important, you realize how everything else is just fucking petty. Stop being petty.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many relationships can you have, bro? We just put our pride in and stop being petty, like we say.
Stop being petty. Yeah. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, you get one ride, you get one shot, one moment, you get everything. Stop being petty. You lose out because of being pettiness. You lash out at people for petty shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
And you don't say I'm sorry because you're petty.
Yeah. Sometimes I think like I've caught myself now where I'm like, I'm going to do this. And then I was like, oh, that's fucking petty, fool. Calmate.
Yeah.
But in the past, I was
that's
like,
why they call you petty pollo.
Yeah. That's what they call me, petty pollo.
It's like keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
That's petty shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Stop being petty. That's it. If you live your life like that and really see what's important, fucking thank God that you were breathing, motherfucker, and you don't have diabetes. You know what I mean? You have all your fucking fingers. No, I get it. But see,
you have your fingers, dog.
You know why I say that? Because you have diabetes. Do you have diabetes?
Nah.
Then be fucking grateful at least you don't have diabetes. You know what I mean? Like, always look at life as fuck it.
I'm be fucking petty because I don't have it.
Hey, bro, my whole family has it. Even my younger brother, everybody has diabetes. I went to the doctor. And he went through my blood work. And he was like, don't worry, you're going to get it too. You're on your way. It's like, don't feel left out.
That's crazy.
Shit, fuck, never mind.
He's like, keep eating what you're eating. Don't worry, you're on your way.
Tamales, güey? ¿Quieres más tamales?
The spreads.
I'm going to put them right there.
It's a spread. No, I think the spreads are healthy food. They're vegan.
Organic and shit.
Hey, maybe that's the thing. Hey, cholos, hear me out. Vegan spreads.
Oh,
vegan spreads,
bro. And you take them Silver Lake with all the fucking gentrifiers.
You know what, bro? Thinking about it, prison people are fucking all these hipsters now, dog. Organic everything and shit. You know, you think about it?
They're brilliant. I think gangsters are brilliant. They create a gang.
Yeah.
Go to jail, come out and get a job to prevent gangs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what they did. The old gangsters now go, hey, homeboy.
On the job training, bro.
Yeah. Who else do you use to prevent gangs? Other gangbangers in the city, and the government gives them a budget. Go, here you go. Hire all these ex-cons to.
What are the churches the churches that come up? The revivals? No, not revivals.
Victory Outreach.
Victory Outreach. There you go. So,
the whole Victory Outreach is a fucking. You created the problem. You know that, right? Now we're paying you to fix the problem you created.
Yeah.
Hey.
Life's a risk, carnal. Life's a risk, carnal.
It's a circle, dog. It's a circle of life.
Yeah.
A circle of life.
So am I the only one that says the wisdom?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. You're the only one. Our guests are the only ones that say it.
But mine has always been time waits for no one, and it's never too late. I feel like I told you, like for a while I got stuck in my life, and then I needed challenges, bro. So I was like, fuck, you know what? I'm gonna go back to school. It's never too late, you know. Like, and then when my dad passed, like I was petty. I had a lot of grudges towards him and a lot of feelings. And I was like, bro, like time waits for no one. Like I'm over here like con fucking corajes or have my issues. And it's like, why? Like my dad's passing away and it's like, nah, bro, let that shit go. Because why? Because time is going to continue.
Yeah.
Everybody's living their life. They don't give a fuck about me, you know, or how I feel right now.
Yeah.
Like why hold on to shit like that? Like you said, stop being petty in a way.
Stop being petty.
Yeah.
You lose friendships for pettiness shit.
Yeah.
You stop talking to people for petty shit.
Yeah.
You complain to people for some petty shit. Right. Like same thing. If they didn't ask for your opinion, don't give it. Your friend really doesn't want to know the truth until he's asking you. When he asks you, then you go, you really want to know? Because I never gave you my opinion until now. You're asking, motherfucker. I never open and tell you anything.
Yeah.
But now that you're opening up your mouth, do you really want to know? All right. If not, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
That's what he fucking tells me.
Shut the fuck up.
You want to know?
No? Okay.
Fuck.
All right.
Words of wisdom. Just take us words of wisdom, dog.
Yeah. But we want to say thank you again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Thank you guys. This was
I
fun.
know
This
it's
was
Sunday morning. You probably want to fucking chill. I was going to say watch the Raider game, but yeah, it was Raiders. I don't know. Are you a Raider fan?
No.
What are you?
Pobrecitos, no.
What
no, I can, bro. I can. They break your heart, bro.
Yeah.
It's like politics. Yeah. I mean, I'm voting for this guy. I'm running for that guy. And then they fuck. fuck? They fucked up. Now you're embarrassed, bro.
Yeah.
If I can't control it, fuck them. I don't want a team. What's your team? When they tell me, hey, about that baseball hat, you like the hey, bro, it came at Ross. I bought it. It's $9.99, bro. It's not.
It was a special,
bro. It came with the shirt.
Why? Yo, because they lost, fool. They fucking suck. That's why.
Yeah, I'm like, they came with the shirt, fucker. It comes with a belt.
It's a combo kit.
It's a combo kit.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. You know, I'm gonna start going for the sucky teams.
That way they never break your heart.
No, because everything's not special.
Yeah, it's true.
Jerseys 20, 30, 40%.
Clipper shit is fucking flying off the shelves. No, but you know what hats I take on the road? Because I like wearing hats. I take minor league teams. Like the 66ers or you know, any other minor league baseball team. I love those because nobody knows what fucking team that is or how to talk shit.
Yeah.
Fuck your Chihuahua? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Los tomateros.
Los tomateros. Yeah, that's why they come out, dog. Those hats, the Mexican hats, aguacateros and shit.
Aguacateros,
Yeah, you have an avocado. Is that a team? Is that a grocery store?
The best ones.
Is that like a
The best ones are made in California.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But anyways, we're gonna close this out. Thank you. Hey, wait, me estoy pegando yo, okay? Gracias.
Thank you.
We wish you success. Anywhere you want people to find you, any upcoming shows, what do you have going on there?
Just follow me at Richard Comedy. Instagram, the same thing. Or just go to my website. It leads you to all my sites, which is richardvilla.com. Very simple, just my name, richardvilla.com. I have Redlands, not a Redlands, sorry. The Rec Room on the 21st, that is in Orange County. And I'll be in New York on the 22nd. So if you want to know all the details, where to get the tickets, you can actually see the link. And then stay posted because my manager's about to release a shitload of tour dates that you guys can watch me. And if you're curious, just look me up. You'll see, I'm funny.
Cool.
Yeah, he is pretty funny.
Right?
Well, gracias.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. We appreciate everything, you know, dropping, sharing your stories and just telling us.
So who's going to pay me? Are you going to pay me? Are you going to pay me?
He's the boss.
Oh, that's okay, good.
The audio, he's the guy with the engineer title over there, so audio engineer.
You want paid in weed, coke? What do you want?
Preferably, if both.
Hey, so make sure you bring the carga.
All right. No, just kidding. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Everybody,
Guys,
thanks.
peace out.